Welcome back to CryptosRUs. So, we had a flash crash tonight. What prompted the flash crash? And there's good reason for it. And also, Ethereum makes a new high. Things are looking pretty darn good. Let's discuss what's going on with this confusing market tonight. I am George.
I am George.
I am George.
I'm George.
I'm George. I am George.
I am George.
I am George.
I'm George.
We are all George. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out all the latest news, article, and guides at CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome. All right, it's a confusing market, that's for sure. Little up and down, little whale game, right? Forget Squid Game, whale games. That's exactly what happened. Whenever I see this, I know something good is about to happen. Okay, let's start with this. Bitcoin just hovering along 61,000, and then boom, flash crashes down to 57.6, and this is across every exchange. This time is not just on Binance. This time is not just on Bitstamp. This is across everywhere, including Coinbase. And for this to happen, wow, I can't even imagine how much Bitcoins was sold on the open market to cause this to happen. Of course, then cause a cascading effect, and of course, cause more long leverage traders to be wrecked. Okay, that's the whole point of this. The whales are trying to drive people out. They probably have some buy order set right down here because they know exactly where it's going to go. And just like clockwork, Bitcoin shot right back up, right back up. So now if you look at where Bitcoin is, it's a little bit higher than where it was before this flash crash, right? And this is important because as we get higher and higher and higher, we're going to see more of this. And some of these flash crashes could be more intense, depending on how many leverage traders there are, depending on how many people are greedy and keep throwing money into these leverage trades. And when they do, this tends to happen, right? So expect more of this as we go higher. But the good thing is we will go higher and we will form new highs. And the other good thing about this is, why are whales doing this? Because they know too that Bitcoin is going higher and they want to take that away from you. They don't want you to get rich. They want to get rich or richer, right? So that's exactly what happened. But, outside of this was a pretty quick moment. Hopefully this didn't affect you guys. But right afterwards, Bitcoin recovered and you could see the market started doing very well, including Ethereum. And there's good news about Ethereum, right? There's a lot. Binance Coin went up 10%. Solana went up 8%, right? But the big news of the night is, of course, Ethereum finally breaking into a new high, all-time high. And it did this while Bitcoin was still below its all-time high. So you can see that Ethereum is starting to pick up steam again, right? For a long time, it was just neck and neck with Bitcoin and Ethereum, meaning they were trending a little bit. Now Ethereum's starting to break out a little bit as we get into the latter half of the year. I should say latter half of these last 3 months. But that's kind of to be expected. I told you guys, Ethereum moves about 2x faster than Bitcoin, right? And we saw it, at the last 90 days or 3 months. We saw with the last year performance, and I do expect going forward probably go follow that. But all right. So besides that, let me go through a few news and then let's do some Q&A. But there's just a lot of good stuff going on right now. Will Clementi says, don't let these shakeouts break your long-term conviction. Over the last 2 weeks, Bitcoin whales have been accumulating. And what you see here is, yes, exactly, the green line that keeps going up and up and up, that's whales accumulating. Whales meaning anyone that holds over 1,000 Bitcoins. And right now, it doesn't matter. If you break this down, holding above zero point 0.1, holding above 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 100,000, they're all going up. They're all going up, okay? Every single whale or retail investor right now or institutions, whatever, they're all trying to accumulate. So this just confirms what I've been saying that, yeah, things keep going higher. I mean, you could even see on here, I missed this, but you can see this purple line, right? Purple line is anyone from 0.1 to 1. And look at that. It's just like slow and steady upwards. Not even like whales going up and down, but it just keeps going and going and going and going, right? So it kind of shows you everyone is holding right now. And that is what this is saying. Bitcoin's holding rate reaches 9-month high. 9-month high. So all the holders are holding. No one is fearful right now. These silly flash crashes, they come and go, and most people are ignoring them other than leverage traders getting wrecked. Even MicroStrategy, with over 100,000 Bitcoins, have added 9,000 in just the third quarter alone. And if you add everything up, he's sitting about 7 billion. And MicroStrategy's market cap is at 7.4 billion. So you tell me how that makes sense. A company that holds $7 billion worth of Bitcoin is only worth 7.4 billion. This is how manipulated stocks are. Wall Street, right? They don't want MicroStrategy to go up. They've been suppressing MSTR basically this whole year. As Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy gets richer and richer and richer from Bitcoin, the stock doesn't move. It has been stagnant for a long time. These Wall Street, at least some within Wall Street, still are trying to hold it back because they know if this continues and Michael keeps buying and MicroStrategy keeps adding and holding, I mean, they're going to become one of the richest companies on earth, and Michael Saylor is going to become one of the richest people on earth as Bitcoin goes higher and higher. But this is just laughable that they hold 7 billion, yet the company is only worth 7.4 billion. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyways, even the biggest whales like MicroStrategy continues to add, right? Other big news, India now doesn't want to ban Bitcoin. Just like China, how China doesn't want to, they're reversing course on the mining ban. India's like, you know what? We're going to regulate it instead of banning it, rightfully so. As Bitcoin and everything else goes up, all the countries are adopting it. Why would you want to ban it rather than tax it, right? That's what these countries want. So, of course, I don't think this is any surprise, although India has gone back and forth a little bit, right? Now, moving on to Ethereum. Why is Ethereum going up? Well, there's many reasons. I've been telling you guys this. Even though Ethereum has been so stagnant in the last few months, I told you guys it's a staple in everyone's portfolio. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is the big dog when it comes to network protocols in terms of dApps and NFT marketplaces. I mean, they dominate. Despite the fact that, yes, they still suffer from gas fees, but because of DeFi and NFT, total value locked is heads and shoulders above everyone else. The EIP 1559 coin burning continues, closing in at 3 billion ETH burn. And you still have a lot that's being held with the miners and also with the beacon chain. I mean, you need to hold Ethereum, right? And according to this, data shows that Ethereum Bulls expects a new all-time high, which happened already today. But there is a big options expirations tomorrow. And I do think after the expirations, right, both Bitcoin and Ethereum will start flying. Maybe not immediately during the weekend, but as we get closer to next week, there is nothing holding either back. And they're just going to be released. Okay? They're going to be released, and we're going to see some major, major movement. In fact, we may see Bitcoin tonight going to tomorrow make big movement. Maybe go back up to 63 or 64. And maybe we'll see Bitcoin at a new high tomorrow. Right? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But take a look at this. The funny thing about this is this looks like an NFT tweet, but it's really endorsement for Ethereum. Twitter is implementing NFTs and NFT verification. Coinbase is building an NFT marketplace. Facebook, which is now called Meta, is building an NFT marketplace. GameStop is building an NFT marketplace. Nike is getting into NFTs, and Warner Brothers is getting into NFTs. Everyone's in NFTs, including me. And guess what? All these are built on top of Ethereum. So this is what I'm talking about. DeFi projects and NFTs, all built on top of Ethereum. Very little are built on top of other chains. Although Solana system is pretty good, but still it just pales compared to Ethereum right now. So this is why Ethereum is going up. There's just a lot of goodness on it. And eventually they'll solve their scaling and gas issues. But in the meantime, it's just unstoppable beast right now. This is why it's heading higher and will continue to head higher. And by the end of this year, Ethereum could be, I don't know, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000. Could be around the corner. Now, the third coin, right, on the list, Binance coin, which is starting to pick up steam. You can see that it is moving pretty well, right? 10% today, 50% in the last 30 days, and outperformed Bitcoin last 90 days. Binance Smart Chain, well, they're introducing a real-time burning mechanism, which basically makes burning even faster. Okay, so the burning has always been, ever since BNB was introduced by CZ, right? It's been a thing. It's been a thing. Binance takes their quarterly profits and burns. So they've said that they want to accelerate the burning. CZ has said that for a while. Now they're going to do it and just go cause more burning. So as more dApps gets used on Binance Smart Chain, as more money is made by Binance, they're going to use that and burn more. That's exactly what is happening. That's why BNB is going up. As simple as that. Voyager also is going up crazily today. So they announced that they're going to give $100 in Bitcoin to people who download the Voyager app today. Why would you not want $100? So there was a big partnership with Dallas Mavericks. Also, Voyager made a big partnership with Alameda Research today. They received like $75 million in funding, so they went up, right? But now Mark Cuban says, well, you'll get $100 in Bitcoin. I don't know the stipulations, whether or not you need to be in Dallas or not, but Dallas Mavericks said they'll give $100 in Bitcoin to people who download the Voyager app. It's going to expire Saturday. It doesn't say you have to use that at a game or anything. It just says you just get it. Oh, okay, here we go. Every person who downloads the app, enters a promo code, deposits $100, and makes a trade will get $100. But where's the promo code? Where's the promo code? Maybe you have to attend a Mavs game or something. Or maybe you guys could search for it. I'm sure, you could probably find it. But, okay. I was like, man, that's a lot of money to be given out if millions and millions and millions of people goes on right now and downloads it. But I guess you got to find that secret code. All right? But anyways, Voyager is finally making some moves. Okay? And I'm glad to see them start moving again because they have been stagnant for so long. Mavs 100, is that it? Is it Mavs 100? Well, people are saying it's Mavs 100, so you guys go on there. Hey, claim your $100 for free. Why not? All right. Yeah. Lastly, Facebook. Not that any of us care about Facebook. Facebook changes its name to Meta. And they're going to change their stock symbol. They're going to change their URL. I don't know what's going on, okay? It's not like changing their name to Meta makes anyone forget that they're not Facebook. People will always remember them as Facebook. And just changing the name to Meta doesn't make people forget, some of the stuff that they have done before, all the scandals and everything that they have done. They're still going to be known as Facebook. So I don't quite understand this move at all. But anyways, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All right, outside of that, just let's refresh here. We're getting close to all-time high territory for market cap, 2.7 billion, trillion, right? Doge is still holding its gains from this morning. Shiba is still taking a breather today. Others like Polygon finally is starting to move. They've been so stagnant for so long. Luna, Avalanche, all the great L1s are moving. Chainlink, Cosmos, not so much. I want to see that more, but a lot of the NFT games, like Axie, another one that I covered before, Illuvium. I mean, even VimWorld, they're all doing very well today. Metaverses, like anything to do with metaverses, like Decentraland, which I'm a big fan of, Engine, they're all having good days today, right? People are just starting to pay attention, and it's just a good day. It's just a good day, right? And I think tomorrow and this weekend and next week will be even better. Will be even better. All right. Now, before Q&A, a big announcement from my partner, and I know you guys love ItrustCapital. So they just announced a big promotion, and things will get even better. They told me what's coming up in November, and it's going to be even better than this, but they have just started this. For those of you guys that want to trade with your IRA or 401k, or even if you just wanted to trade tax-free, right, or just with very little fees, that's what ItrustCapital does. Okay, they will help you with the transition. If you want to roll over your 401k into ItrustCapital, you just give them a call. They'll help you with that, right? They have a ton of, look at this. They have a ton of coins in here. All the major ones, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Terra, Cosmos, Algorand, Engine, VeChain, Polygon, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot. All the major players are in here. So if you've been dying to buy crypto with your retirement funds, you can. And you could trade endlessly and not worry about taxes until you retire. Okay? They've been operational. They have over billions. I forgot the last count was 1 billion or 2 billion under management. 24/7 trading, of course. Right now, they do have a monthly fee, but the trade percentage is very low. Okay, and if you sign up, you get 1 month free, by the way. Tax advantages, of course, but like I said, there's some big things happening in November. So even if you sign up now, you'll get it in November. I can't release what it is yet, but it's big things. All the disadvantages that people say is going to go away, even though they're not really big disadvantages. So check them out if you're interested. Get $100 worth of Bitcoin free if you make a deposit. Just so you know, $100 paid in Bitcoin, not even in dollars, in Bitcoin. That's the new promotion right now. So if you want to earn $100 in Bitcoin, check them out. All right, URLs in the description of this video. All right, guys, now let's do some Q&A. All right. What is an NFT, Luma asks? Non-fungible token. Basically, it's a collectible or a license, and it's secure on the blockchain, with using cryptographic signatures so that no one can fake it, and you have true ownership in what you buy. So that's what NFT is. We'll love to hear about CRO. CRO, big ad promotion with Matt Damon recently, but they're trying to compete with FTX in terms of promotions. They sign up Matt Damon. They have a lot of commercials. They have a partnership with UFC, and I forgot this other. They formed a partnership with someone else too, but they're pretty much everything. They have their prepaid card. They have their mobile wallet, their exchange. They have their own chain. They have their own NFT marketplace, even though it's not very popular. So they're all over the place. But CRO itself has not been going up that much. I think it could be because there's not that many use cases for CRO right now. I know if you hold a certain amount, then you could get a certain prepaid card with different benefits. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't see a lot of use cases. But I do like the project. I do like the company. I think they're going to do very well. Greg says, I really don't want to join this Zuckerverse. All right. Meta is the parent company. Facebook, the product's still the same. I guess it's like Google. renaming their parent company to Alphabet or something. Is that the thing? I don't know. I heard they're just going into Meta. Maybe I'm wrong, but whatever. It doesn't change anything. And people still know who they are, right? All right. Someone says DeFi Kingdoms. I know DeFi Kingdoms, the biggest play to earn game on Harmony. Really carrying Harmony right now, but Harmony has a lot of things going on. Do I hold some Flow? Yes, but it's very hard to get. Very hard to get. But I do like Flow, and they're one of the bigger players in NFT space. Facebook, Nike, GameStop, FDIC, bank news, grayscale ads on major news network, crypto references now on TV. Are we ahead of mainstream schedule? I don't know if you mean like us, like people that's watching right now, people that's in the game, or we, meaning general crypto. I don't know what you mean by that, but in some ways, yes, I would say so. People that have been in the space for a while are ahead of mainstream media, but there are still a lot of people that's not in the game, right? So we're the minority here. The majority of people are not in crypto, so they're not ahead of the game. People that are is. Dan, welcome. Zach says, I'll be at 700 subscribers by December. I hope so. 700,000. Dustin doesn't want to pay that billionaire tax. Well, don't become a billionaire then. All right, last few things. Anything else? Today's a quiet night. Not that many. Not that many different questions today. I'm not gonna talk about Hoj. Hey George, do you have your crypto in Celsius or what? No. I've used it before, but right now, no. Thoughts on Trias? Ooh, I have not had anyone ask me that for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I remember it was just over complex. You know, it was geared for DeFi, but it's very, very complex. Caesar says, why do you misguide your audience about Doge? Tell me, is it really responsible not to have some? Sheep had the same platform last pump. I call FUD. I don't even know what you're saying. Are you saying that I should say it's irresponsible not to hold a sheep? Or are you saying that I should say it's irresponsible not to hold Doge? But regardless, sheep is better than Doge in every single way. If you just actually spend 5 minutes and actually look at what sheep has versus Doge, you'll realize that it is better in every single way. Have you ever looked into Freeway token? I have no idea what Freeway is. It's like a lending platform. I don't trust any of the smaller lending platforms, right? Outside of BlockFi, which is increasing their rates, by the way, in November, it's going to be huge. They're increasing the rates. Let's just say, I don't know if they announced it, but it's very, very, very aggressive. Very aggressive. But outside of, the big players like BlockFi, Celsius, I hear people say good things about Nexo too. But like, I wouldn't put my money into something that's small and unknown. You just don't know. They're not insured the same. Don't have the same reputation, same backers. So, yeah. All right, last few questions. SGE, Society of Galactic Explorers. Yeah, but I don't think anything of it. For all beginners in crypto worlds, what coins would you recommend? That list is too vast. But I would say if you're new, just stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Go with those two. But when you're ready, add in some others like Solana and Polkadot and Luna and Avalanche and Polygon. But you got to really understand what you're getting into. If you're too new and you're just jumping in, right? Learn, take some time to learn. But I think that buying Bitcoin and Ethereum is always a good move. It should be in everyone's portfolio. That's what I believe in. Flows on KuCoin, yeah, I'm aware of that. It's also on Kraken, but still not on a whole lot of U.S.-based exchanges. All right, last few questions. What do you think about ADAX, automated liquidity protocol, facility trades within? I'll think better of it when it works. There's no DEX that works, so it could say all it wants, but we need to make sure it works. Caleb asked about, is Cardano about to go on a run? We need a DEX that works. That's really the only thing holding it back. A DEX that works. We need a DEX that works, and then it will it's go run. That's the only thing. Shout out to my wife, Karine. Hey, Karine. After you mentioned Cadena, I've been researching it. Very promising. It does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. It did tank, last few days, but then it came right back up. So, I mean, it does look like they have potential. It's still early, but they do seem like they have potential. If you're new to the game, when you support the idea of me moving 401k into crypto IRA, well, you need to figure it out. You need to talk to your financial advisor or figure that out. But if you do want to trade and hold Bitcoin or crypto a long time, why not, right? But again, you got to be careful because you are playing with your retirement funds, right? But my partner, ItrustCapital, they're the biggest in the space, most reputable, and everyone that signed up and I've used them told me good things about them. So, Silas, okay, what do you think about Michael Saylor announcing his personal? Nah, that's not a surprise. He mentioned it before. People just didn't pay attention. So, I mean, he's a billionaire just from his own holdings. So, yeah. All right, 300 possible for Avalanche. Yeah, Mt. Gox settlements. Maybe, but we'll have to see when they actually do give the settlements and see what happens. Avalanche at 300 definitely can happen. BDC about 400 more on CRO. Maybe lack of liquidity. That could be the case. They don't have enough to sell. Sometimes that happens on exchanges. Like periodically, Coinbase BDC price will be very high because there's just not enough. Watching from Argentina, living hyperinflation. That really sucks. I know that sucks. Hang in there, but if you can get your hands on some Bitcoin, that's what you want because that's the only way you can fight against hyperinflation, right? How are you up to date with crypto? Which websites, YouTube do you follow? There's a lot. I follow a lot on Twitter, on websites. I have a team that helps me get updated too. And my own personal website, CryptosRUs.com. There's a lot of good information on there in case you guys want to learn about which altcoins are good, the guides, how to use certain things, right? And the latest news, go on CryptosRUs.com. And, all right, that's it. So the last thing I want to mention is get ready tomorrow, Friday, right? Not only are things going to get better, I believe, also I'm going to be announcing my new I Am George collection. So I'm excited. There's going to be 5 different ones. And I'm excited to show you guys tomorrow. All right. It's going to be wild. It's going to blow your mind. For those of you guys that like NFTs. And they're going to come with special benefits too. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Things are looking good. I think they're going to get better. So we'll see. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.